Sadhu, Bante, Venerable, good evening.
Good evening, welcome.
Good evening.
All
So, let me introduce Venerable. So,
okay.
sorry, one moment. Okay.
Okay.
So, Venerable, how may I address you? Venerable Siriniwasa?
Yes, Venerable Siriniwasa.
Okay, so Venerable Siriniwasa is a Buddhist monk and currently the Dean of the Faculty of Languages at the Buddhist and Pali University of Sri Lanka. Yeah. And tonight he'll be sharing with us Dhamma talk on the significance of Vassa and Kathina. Okay, so thank you so much, Venerable, for being with us here tonight, and I'll pass it over to you.
Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Dear Dhamma friends, today I am going to talk on the significance of Kathina and Vassavasa. As you all know, this ceremony, very great and big ceremony, was started in the period of Buddha. It is occurring in the rainy season. First of all, I would like to speak about the background of this ceremony. After the first sermon of the Buddha, Dhammacakkappavattana Sutta, he started to reside in Isipatanarama Migadaya in Banaras, Varanasiyang Isipatane Migadai. Buddha lived with 5 disciples. When the time being, few more monks increased in front of the Buddha. Buddha advised to them to propagate Buddhism all over the India. Buddha advised in this manner: Charatha bhikkhave charikang bahujana hitaya bahujana sukhaya attaya hitaya deva manussanang. O venerable monks, please travel here and there giving Dhamma talks for the benefits of the people, human beings, and also for the benefit of the gods. Attaya hitaya deva manussana. Deva means gods and Brahmas, all are included. Buddha advised them not to go two persons on one road, because the population of Sangha at that time was very limited. Only few monks were there. That is why Buddha said to all those monks, please go alone and preach as much as possible. While they were wandering here and there, it was raining. In India, the raining is started in July. After the full moon day of July, it is raining in India more than 3 months or 4 months. At that time, there was a religious group named as Jain. The leader of this, or founder of this religion, named as Niganthanatha Putta. He was following a strict rule not to killing any beings, even bacteria or amoeba or very tiny small beings, not to be killed. For this, they were covered their mouth by using a cloth or something. And while they were walking on the earth, they were cleaning the road using cotton or very soft brooms or such kind of things. When they walk, they remove the ants and other small beings, insects from the earth, because they believed when we traveled, when we walk, we step on the body of small insects. They will die. Small ants and other small beings will die. It also a sinful activity. They taught ahimsa paramo dharma. The great doctrine is not to killing any beings, knowing or unknowing. Buddha gave a definition for this talk, this teaching. If we kill, if there are beings dying because of us unknowing activities, if we walk unknowingly, the beings, insects are dying. When we step on the body of ants, they will die. Buddha said it is not a sinful activity because our thoughts are not activated in that action. We didn't have any thought to kill those ants or any other small tiny insects or beings. It is not a sinful activity. When we do it mindfully, it is a sinful activity. Chetanaham bhikkave kammang vadami chetayitva kammang karoti. Kayena vachaya manasa, if we do activities using our mind, our words and body with the thoughts of sinful activity, it may be a sinful action. If we do good things, it may be a meritorious action. Using our thoughts, body, and our words, we can do meritorious activities. In that occasion, the people who are connected to this Jain religion, Jain teaching, the disciples of Jain teaching blame to the monks. What are you teaching? Killing these animals, beings. What is the benefit of teaching this kind of doctrine? You are killing beings, but you are teaching a religion. If you kill these small or tiny beings, it is a sinful activity. Therefore, your religion is wrong. Your religion is not an important one. We are teaching a real religion. In our religion, we don't kill any beings, knowing or unknowing. On the rainy season, in the rainy season, on the ground, some worms and insects are coming up. While the monks were traveling here and there, those small worms and ants and insects were dying. Seeing this action, they started to blame to the Buddha. They started to blame to the disciples of the Buddha. Those monks reached Buddha and informed this matter. Venerable Sir, our Lord, there's a complaint towards us. The complaint is we are preaching Dhamma while killing beings. Other religious persons, especially Jain disciples and teachers, are living in a certain place without going anywhere in this rainy season, considering the killing insects and beings. Venerable Sir, we also must follow this rule, or else people will avoid us. They will not believe us. Listening to this idea, Lord Buddha informed to the monks, okay, we also have to understand this situation and we have to accept it, or else we can't go ahead at once. In the beginning of my teaching, we are having a big challenge, so we have to change our ideas. Buddha was a very great democratic person. He respected to those monks and those challenges, and he decided to inform to the monks or advise to the monks not to go here and there in rainy season. He made a rule for the monks. That rule is in the Mahavagga Pali in Vinaya Pitaka. Anujanami bhikkhave vassane vassang upagantung. I will recommend to the monks, higher ordinated monks, to stay in their own places in this rainy season. For 3 months, they have to live in their own places, observing precepts, following my advices, trying to attain higher goals. You have to stay in your own places, and at that time you have to advise to the devotees to follow my doctrine to attain higher spiritual progress. In this manner, the Vassavasa started. The monks must observe precepts and they have to determine to stay 3 months in their own temples. At that time, there were many kinds of places to stay to the monks. Some monks lived in forests, some monks lived in monasteries, some monks lived in caves, some monks live in various kinds of places without having enough facilities. Buddha informed to those monks, you have to follow this rule or else it is a bad thing. Apatti dukkatassa, it is a bad thing. Or if you don't follow this rule, that rule is not that much strong, but monks should follow respect into the disciplinary codes, following the advices of the Buddha. Monks should reside in one place in this rainy season, Vassana season. Vassana means rainy. Vassavasa was originated, that word was already originated because of the rainy season. Vassa. Kathina means this ceremony ends with a robe offering action. While the monks were practicing the doctrine of Buddha, devotees come and offer food. Monks no need to go to the homes for the food, or no need to go alms round. In this period, devotees come to the temples and offer medicinal things, foods and drinks, and all the necessary things. It is a big meritorious action. I will explain the result of this action. So the result is a very higher one. That is why it is named as Kathina. The robe ceremony started after the third month, after spending 3 months. In the fourth month, the devotees offer robes to the monks. One day they have taken for this, and they celebrate it very well as a robe ceremony festival. In Sri Lanka and in other countries, it is doing very well. This is the biggest ceremony in our Buddhist order. This is the higher meritorious action in our Buddhist order. What is the reason saying it as a big ceremony? This ceremony is named as Kathina. Kathina, the meaning of the word Kathina is hard and can't move by any other actions. If you have done bad actions in this and in previous births, can be changed with the power of this action, offering Kathina Shivara or Kathina robe. Why it is appreciated that much? This ceremony is going on for a long time, starting today. In Sri Lanka, we started yesterday. Today, monks determine to stay in their own place 3 months. If they move outside, they think if there were not any troubles or any problems to my life, I will come back within 7 days. The monks should determine before leaving the place in this manner. Sattaha bhantarena patinimattissami. Sacheme antarayo na bhaveya. Sattaha bantare idha puna gamishyami. A meaning of this sentence is, if there is not any troubles or problems to me, I will come back within 7 days. The monks should come back within 7 days because they have resided in the same place without going here and there. Buddha said, you have a chance 7 days, but if you spend your time over 7 days, you are not eligible person to gain the Kathina robe, that robe. The devotees can offer to the bhikkhu sangha, all the monks. After that, the monks give that robe to the relevant monk who observed Vassavasa in that place. They decided, and also they can give that robe to other monks also. There is not problem, but that monk has broken the rule because he has spent 7 days outside. If he couldn't come back, it is a cause not to gain that robe. The ceremony is appreciated as the biggest one because of the result of this meritorious action. Chitta Vattu, Chitta Sampatti, Ketta Sampatti, Vattu Sampatti are 3 reasons for the higher nature of this ceremony. Chitta Sampatti means the mind engagement. The monks are engaging in a higher manner in this disciplinary action. They don't break their Vinaya rules. They don't break even simple rules. If they break, they go to the monks and they explain their fault and get forgiveness from them. Normally, we do it as Uposatha Kamma, monthly on full moon, Poya day, get together all the higher monks who has got a higher ordination. It is called Uposatthagara, the house of discipline. Then they explain their faults to other monks in front of other monks. I have done this wrong thing, that wrong thing in that manner. They express their fault and expect the forgiveness. Then the monks give the forgiveness. Again, that person can a pure one. Buddha has given a chance to the monks and lay persons to rectify their errors. They can remove their errors, saying in front of others, saying to the suitable persons, can get forgiveness. This is very good theory. The persons who are doing wrong things must not be the persons who are doing wrong things every day. One day they can become a pure one. Even Angulimala, he killed 999 persons for the fingers, for the collection of fingers. Finally, he met the Buddha. Then he ordained in front, nearby the Buddha, and he became Arahant, Angulimala Thero. He could rectify and he could clear down his mind in this manner. In our Buddhist order, in this Vassana season, we get together all the monks and express the wrong things, whatever they have done. Then the monks give forgiveness. After that, he will become a pure one. Then in the next full moon poet, again they meet, and at that time also they say, Venerable Sirs, I have done these kinds of wrong things. Please forgive me. In these 3 months, it is doing in the half of month and also full moon day. After 15 days we do it, then the full moon day. After 30 days we do it. This manner, we are strictly following the rules of the Buddha and disciplinary codes given by him. The mind is engaged very well. The monks are engaging in this period in the Buddhist order. The devotees also, they are coming to the temples, they offer medicinal things, they offer food, they offer other relevant facilities to the monks. They don't offer robes in the period. After the 3 months, the robes offering ceremony is doing very well in a high standard level. This way, the chitta sampatti, the engagement of the mind is having there in a super level. Vattu sampatti means the robes and foods, other things are Vattu sampatti. When the devotees offer these things in the rainy season or this Vassana season, it is a big meritorious action than other periods activities. Because the monks are following the Vinaya rules very well, and the minds of the devotees also are engaging very well doing this. So sometimes the devotees also observe 5 precepts in these 3 months without breaking. Some devotees observe 8 precepts. Some devotees observe 10 precepts. They also observe precepts in this period without breaking. They make their mind and they meditate and they increase, they develop their spiritual power. So both groups are in a spiritual path. Therefore, this this ceremony is producing a higher result to those persons, to the monks and to the lay persons. That is why this ceremony is called Kathina. Now I have explained Chitta Sampatti, mind engagement. Then the Vattu Sampatti, the engagement of the offering things. And also Ketta Sampatti. Ketta means the field. The field is very, very important. Buddhist order, believing and following the Buddhist order. Devotees are doing it, the monks also doing it. Ketta means the Buddha Sasana. So they go to the temples, they offer flowers, oil lamps and candles, incense sticks, and those things are offering daily. And also they offer various kinds of things to the Buddha Sasana. Sometimes they build temples, they build kuti, it means rooms for the monks. They prepare some toilets and bathrooms, the necessary things to the temples. Therefore, the Ketta Sampatti, devotees are developing, increasing their merits using the Buddhist order, this field. They offer things to the pagodas, they offer things to the Bodhi tree, sacred Bodhi tree, and also they offer things to the statue of the Buddha. So these are the objects of the meritorious activities. Devotees collect much meritorious results doing these activities. Uh, as you all know, in the period of Buddha, many monks became arahants in rainy season, this Vassana period, Vassana season. And also the devotees also, many devotees attained higher levels of this Buddhist order in this Vassana season than the other months. In these 3 months, both groups, monks and devotees, were following the Buddhist order very well. Therefore, they attained the higher levels of the Buddha, higher levels of the teaching of the Buddha. Sotapatti, Sakadagami, Anagami, Arahat. These are the higher levels of the Buddhist order. Thousands of monks attain these higher levels in this period because they were practicing the Buddhism. Devotees, or sometimes before the monks, the devotees attained arahanthood or higher levels. After that, they come to the monks and ask, Venerable Sirs, I am in this position. You also try to attain this position. Before the monk, the lay persons attained higher levels. There are some stories in the Buddhist textbooks. In this manner, the Kathina ceremony is named as Kathina because it is producing very, very higher results. It is very strong one, can't change by any other sinful activities. In some places, it is explained that after doing a Kathina ceremony, as a main chief dayaka, chief devotee, he will go to the heaven after the death. It is 100% sure if someone has done this great ceremony, he will reach to the heaven until he attain final goal, until he attain Nibbana. He will get birth in heaven, in Brahma world, or in human world. He will not go to the bad positions in this birth cycle. There are 4 kinds of hells named as Naraka, Ti-Ratana, Peta, and Asura. Naraka means very, very suffering place. That place is full of suffering, burning place. And Ti-Ratana means the animal life. And Peta means the hungry ghost life. And also Asura means it is a lower place in this birth cycle. And they are always in hungry. They are always in thirsty. So they eat, they drink, but those things cannot be remove the thirsty of those beings, cannot remove the hungry of those beings. So it is called Asura. They are living with sufferings. Peta and Asura are actually all, they are always full of experiencing, full of suffering. They are always experience bad feelings. So if a devotee do this Kathina ceremony, it means invite to the monks, invite to one monk or many monks to reside in a place, maybe his own place or maybe his own temple, invite to stay in these 3 months observing Kathina or Vassavasa. Then the monks accept it. After that, the devotee is always there with touch. Always they are helping to that monk, providing food and also medicinal things and the other necessary facilities. After the 3 months, that devotee offer a robe, offer a robe to that monk, offer robes to those monks. I mean, there may be many monks in that temple. With a great manner, with a great respect, following the rules of the Buddha. If that devotee does that action, he will get the highest results because of that action. He will go to the heaven after the death. He will get birth in the human world again. He will get birth in Brahma world again. That is why Buddha and disciples explained it as a very, very big ceremony. In some places it is explained that devotee become a Chulla Sotapanna person. You know Sotapanna person, it means who has attained the Sotapanna or extreme enterer position. He will get birth in this birth cycle only 7 times. Only 7 times, and he will not go to the hell. That person who has done a Kathina ceremony in that manner, he will be a Chulla Sotapanna person, little Sotapanna person. It means he also will not get birth in hell or any bad positions. And also, there's a story in the Buddhist literature. The story is in Apadana Pali, Nagita Apadana. There was a Brahmin in Sravasti when the Buddha was living in Jetavana monastery. That Nagita, Brahmin Nagita came to the Buddha and he listened to the Dhamma and he became a monk. He became a very, very, very miracle monkhood. It is named as Ehi Bhikkhu Pabbajja. Buddha expressed in front of him, "Oh monk, come to me." At that time, automatically he become a 7-headed one, and he become a robed, well robed one. Automatically, it is happening because of the merits he has done in his birth cycle. After attaining this position, after becoming a monk, he expressed to the Buddha, "Venerable Sir, I want to meditate. Please guide me." Buddha guided him, and within few days he became Arahant with the all knowledge. He got all the abilities and the knowledge after gaining Arahanthood. Then he came to the Buddha and said, "Venerable Sir, I received this much very higher level because of a big meritorious action. Before 91 eons, I was there in the period of Vipassi Buddha. 91 eons before, I was in that area when the Vipassi Buddha was preaching Dhamma. That time the city was named as Bandhumati. I did Kathina puja, Kathina Vassavasa ceremony in a grand scale. I offered all the things which are necessary to the monks and to the monasteries, to the Buddha and other monks. As a result of that Kathina ceremony and the Chivara puja, that robe offering ceremony, I I got birth in heaven and human worlds. I didn't go to the hell or any other bad places. Kathina danang dattwana sanghe guna varuttame ito tinse mahakappe nabhijanami dungating. He said, after that I got birth many times, 30 eons, 30 eons. Kappa is named as eons. 30 eons I lived in this birth cycle. Arapate arapate chakravati siringdade චතුත්තිංසක් කත්තුං දේවින්දෝ දේවරජ්‍ය රමාමහං. I didn't go to any bad places in this period, and I became a monarch, universal monarch, king many times. And also I became the Lord of gods positions in many times, and also I became a king many times in this human world. I received all the things which are very useful to the human beings. I was the very wealthier person in this human world. Because of that merit, I never reached to the hungry ghost spirits and also hell or any other bad places which are full of suffering. Now I am in Sravasti. I came to meet you and I listened to your Dhamma talk and I became Arahant. Now I am so happy. See the power of Buddha, see the power of Dhamma, and see the power of Sangha. Because of Buddha, because of Dhamma, and because of Sangha, monks, I earned this much great merit. I did a great Kathina ceremony. So I would like to thanks all those persons who helped me to do this and to help who helped me to attain this higher position. In this manner, Venerable Nagita explained the great results of Kathina ceremony. Dear Dhamma friends, therefore I would like to invite you. You also must do a Kathina ceremony in this life. It may be a very great and big meritorious action done by you in this birth, in this human life. We can do this meritorious action in many ways as much as possible. Sometimes there may be poor persons, sometimes there are very rich persons. According to their own wealth, own ability, they can do it. So if you can't do this much ceremony, you can participate to those meritorious ceremonies. You can walk on the parade with the respect of the triple gems. So it is producing another result named as Padavitihara Anisansa. Padavitihara Anisansa means when you walk on that parade of the Kathina ceremony, with in each steps you will get good births and also you will get many results. Earlier I mentioned one verse, Arapate Arapate Chakkavatti Sirindade. It means when we make a robe, we use a needle. We use thousands of needle needle usage when we prepare a robe. In that amount, we will attain a universal monarch position. In that verse, it is explained that monk Nagita, Venerable Nagita, attained thousands of times as a universal king. It is a very powerful position in the human world. Chakkavatti Raja. In Pali, it is named as Chakkavatti Raja. He is the king of all the world, emperor. He became emperor in the world. So, these results are attaining by the devotees who are doing Kathina ceremony. And also the monks will get higher results. The main result is they improve their spirituality and they develop their higher spiritual qualities. They have to meditate in this period. They are named as Dasa Anusati, Dasa Asubha, seven Visuddhis. These are called the higher practices for the monks. It means they have to meditate. And lay people can observe precepts. It is named as Pratiharya Uposatha. Patiharya Uposatha in Pali. Patiharya Uposatha means the lay persons also can observe 5 precepts today. 3 months without breaking, they can protect those rules. It becomes a Patiharya Uposatha. It means as a result of that observing precepts, he will get birth in the heaven after the death. It is sure. Actually, when we take refuge of Buddha, Dhamma, and Sangha, it is a cause for the good birth in this birth cycle. No need to spend money for this task. There's a verse in some suttas. It is explained. It is explained there. If someone observe or take refuge of a Buddha, Dhamma, or Sangha, they will get birth in heaven after this human life. It is a very important message to all the devotees. Mindfully, we have to do it. By heart, we have to do it. In front of the Buddha, statue of the Buddha, close your eyes and with the folded arms, you have to think, I take refuge of the Buddha until I attain final goal. I take refuge of the Dhamma until I attain final goal or Nibbana. I take refuge of Sangha until I attain Arahantut or final goal Nibbana. So this action also producing good births in this birth cycle, and also you can become a real Buddhist after doing this. Reciting is not enough. We have to do it by heart. Some Buddhists are they are reciting Buddhan Saranang Gacchami, Dhamman Saranang Gacchami, Sanghan Saranang Gacchami. Only reciting. The idea is not there in their hearts. They have to do it by heart, or else they can't become a Buddhist or a Buddhist disciple. I would like to request to our Dhamma friends, please please do it by heart. Take refuge of Buddha, Dhamma, Sangha by heart, and every day you can do it. As a result of this action and this great thought, all the success will reach to you. The universal power will reach to you, and the blessing power of the universe and all the sacred places in the universe will reach to you. All the ambitions will be fruitful and successful as a result of take refuge of the triple gems. I would like to request to all the Buddhists to do it. So, Kathina ceremony is doing after 3 months. We start from today, then you count 3 months. After the third month, we have 1 month for the Kathina ceremony. In Sri Lanka, there are thousands of temples. They take dates earlier, then they do their ceremony in a higher level. They arrange parades with all the dancing things and religious things. This is the very best cultural event in the year. This is the big cultural event in the year related to the temples. All the temples they are doing it, and they restorate the temples, they paint all the buildings, and also they clean the temples. This is actually very helpful to the continuation of the Buddhist order or Buddha Sasana. Therefore, the monks and the devotees must pay their enough attention to these things, not only doing those external things, but also they have to consider the spiritual progress. There are few places not to reside in this rainy season. On a tree or in a cemetery, or in a cemetery, or in a big umbrella, and in a big pot, or in a place where the various kinds of serpents and dangerous beings are moving. In those places, the monks should not reside as Vassavasa, because some monks asked from the Buddha, Venerable Sir, may I reside in this under this big umbrella in this Vassana season? Buddha said, no, no, it is no good. And some monks asked, may I reside in this Vassana season under a big pot, big vessel? And Buddha said, no, it is no good. Some monks asked, Venerable Sir, I am going with these traders in carts. May I go with them observing the Vassavasa? Then Buddha said, okay, that is good, no problem. You can stay in a cart in this rainy season while moving. The cartmen and also those traders will help you. And also sometimes they ask to stay in a ship in this rainy season, because that time some monks were traveling to other countries with the traders and some persons. Some monks asked permission to reside in those ships in the Vassana season. At that time, Buddha said, okay, no problem. You can stay in a ship while spending this Vassavasa. This manner, there are some restrictions and some permissions to observe Vassavasa, and also this ceremony. This great ceremony will help to the monks get many chances. In Mahavagga Pali, it is explained that the monks will attain five results after observing this Vassavasa. They are named as Anamanta Chara, Asamadana Chara, Gana Bojana, and Chivarupada, Yavadatta Chivara. I think you have to understand the meaning of these results. Anamanta Chara means the monks have to get permission to associate the families in the villages. So in the cities, that permission must get from the chief monk of the temple. If a monk who has observed Vassavasa and who has received the Kathina robe, he has got a chance not to get permission from the chief monk. He can go to the families in that village or in that city, and without having the permission of chief monk. 3 months he has got a chance to go to those places. If he go if he goes to those places without informing to the chief, it may be a rule breaking action. It is not a big rule, not very bad sinful rule, but it is a bad thing. It is recommended for the peace of the temple, for the good management of the temple. So in other times, the monk should inform to the chief while they are moving to the houses, families, and other places. But if he attained if he gained the Vassavasa robe, he has got a chance without informing. He can go to the families 3 months. Then another result is Asamadhanachara. The monks should live with the 3 robes while they are staying, while they are going here and there. After gaining the Vassavasa, he get a chance to go here and there without having 3 robes. Only 1 robe enough. 3 robes means there's a double robe. It means they prepare that robe using the double cloth. That is called double robe. And a single robe is there like this. This is a single robe, only 1 cloth is there, so that one he should wear. And another inner robe is there, small robe. He is covering his down part of the body using this inner robe, so that one is another one. So these 3 robes must use by the monks while they are going outside, especially going outside. But if the monk who has gained the Vassavasa robe, he will get a chance without wearing 3 robes. He can move here and there outside of the temple as a result of this Kathina robe gaining. The other one is called Ganabhojana. Normally, the monks are invited by the devotees with respect. After attaining or gaining the Kathina robe, that the monk will get a chance without having respectful invitation. They can go to the families for the alms. It means they call to those monks as a friends. Hello, my dear, please come to my house and let's have lunch, like that. Let's have breakfast. Without respect, without folding arms, without worshipping, without having respectful invitation, they can go. As a result of attaining this Kathina robe, or else it may be a wrong thing. Then the other one is Chivarupada and Yavadatta Chivara. Yavadatta Chivara is a very important thing. The monks can't keep more than 10 robes with him. If he has got extra robes, he has to give it to other persons. So as a result of attaining the Vassavasa robe, he can keep many robes, more than 10 robes. It is a chance to that monk. And also the other one is, if one monk attain the Vassavasa robe, he is the person who has got eligibility to get all the gainings to that temple within 3 months after the Kathina ceremony. He can gain all the things whatever the devotees offer to the temple, robes and equipments and many things are offering devotees. So normally the chief monk is the owner of those things. He can get all those things. But as a result of attaining or gaining the Vassavasa robe, he is an eligible person to gain all those things. So these are the 5 results gain by the monks as a Kathina Chivara receiving. The monks who have got the Kathina Chivara are the persons of 5 kinds of results attainers. They get 5 kinds of results. In this manner, there are lots of benefits to the monks and also to the devotees of this big ceremony. So engage very well. We will die very soon. We don't know when we die as a result of this COVID-19 problem. Sometimes we will die very soon. This is the big chance to the devotees and the monks. You can follow the teachings of the Buddha, and also you can do the Kathina ceremony in a higher level, and don't miss this opportunity. With the respect of the triple gems, Buddha, Dhamma and Sangha, you go to the temples, and also you help to the monks, and also you meditate. You can meditate and you observe precepts, and you develop the great qualities, compassion and loving kindness and other things, equanimity and other great qualities you have to practice in this season. So saying these things, I would like to wind up my Dhamma talk. Today I explained the significance of the Kathina ceremony, so the background of this ceremony, and also the way of doing this ceremony and the results of this ceremony I have already explained. I think it's enough for you. I would like to bless you all. May you all become healthier once than before. May you protect from this COVID-19. May you attain Nibbana. Say sadhu 3 times. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Thank you so much, Venerable. Thank you for sharing your Dhamma with us this evening. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Okay,
Okay.
we will stop.
Yeah. So the Dhamma talk is over. Thank you so much, Venerable. We just have a bit to share with the devotees and the viewers.
Okay.
Um, okay. Thank you, Bante.
Thank
Thank you,
you. Thank you
Venerable.
very much.
Thank you.
May I leave now?
Yes, you may leave.
Okay.
Okay. So we just have a bit to share with all the devotees here. Thank you so much, Venerable, for the wonderful talk. And let me just share with everybody. At Ti-Ratana, we have some upcoming events. Okay. So next, I'll be broadcasting those event schedule, and you can have a look at what we'll be having. And on the 5th of August, we'll be having quite a major online event. So please watch the event schedule. Take note, it's a charity concert. It's not related to the Dharma, but it's a charity concert that will be fundraising for Ti-Ratana Welfare Society. Okay. We would also like to take this opportunity to wish our founder and advisor and our chief reverend, Venerable Datuk K. Sri Dhammaratana Naika Thero, a very happy birthday. And please like and follow our page, subscribe to our YouTube channel. There will be upcoming Dhamma talks next month. We are aiming to have at least one Dhamma talk a month. And we also hope that you can visit our website to see both our Dhamma Duta projects and our projects for the community, one of which includes Ti-Ratana Bersama Rakyat, which is a food bank initiative. And you can either donate money or you can donate food as well. And if you know anyone that needs help, you can send over the link to them. So all of these resources are available on our website. We also have several Dhamma publications on our website as well. So please visit our website at www.tiratana.org. Okay. Let me share with everybody our website on the screen. So yeah, here's our website. Please feel free to visit it. And this concludes the end of our event. We hope that you subscribe to us, that you follow and like our page, and that you return for the next event. Sadhu Bante, Sadhu everybody, and have a good evening. Stay safe.